back to my channel and welcome back to another brand new video made by me for your entertainment, pleasure, comfort, support, anything that you feel my videos do for you. Today we're going to be talking about something a bit more serious, and that is everyday levels of stress and anxiety. Morning! Today I'm going to be opening up and sharing my own experiences, and hopefully in doing so you maybe can relate, but also get some comfort in this video and find some ways of coping with these stresses and anxieties, because it really does just make life that bit more difficult and complicated. Sometimes you do hold back on things that you want to do and say in life, so hopefully today this video will be a massive help. I feel like so many people actually do suffer with everyday levels of stress and anxiety, but there is a proportion of people that are very clever in the way they hide it, and it isn't something that people necessarily should view as being negative. It really is just part of who you are, and I think maybe just accepting it is maybe a good starting point for you. So stress is our natural reaction to any emotional or mental pressures in our life, which actually do have quite serious complications for your mental well-being as well as your livelihood, and can actually affect you physically as well. I haven't been stressed, like heavily stressed, in a little while, but when I do, my heart races so fast. I'm quite breathy, I can go red in the face, I'm quite still as well, like my heart's racing but I'm quite still all over. I don't really laugh at anything, I'm quite quiet, I do go into myself, and that's because I'm trying to work out problems in my head, I'm trying to fix them. From past experience that doesn't help, that doesn't solve anything, so do not do that. My stress stems from me being in competition with myself and me trying to improve, do better in different areas of my life, so my career, education, skills, just anything. But it is just the worst thing ever, because with that comes so much negative self-esteem and being overly self-critical, not practicing any self-care. You know, I'm in competition with myself over things that I can't really control, so when I do feel anxious I beat myself up because I'm like, why are you being so anxious? Why is this bothering you? But really what I should be doing is just cut myself some slack, sitting down and understanding, you know, what my triggers are and understanding why am I feeling like this. So through practicing self-care, and by doing that I have long hot baths, I'll light a candle, I'll treat myself to watching my favourite film, watching a good TV show, having some snacks. Ultimately just having some downtime and just doing anything I can to make myself feel calm. Doing that has made me realise that every situation that I'm going to have is not going to be the same as it was yesterday. So today's trip to Tesco, today's walk with Murray, today's working on my assignment, that's going to be completely different to what it was yesterday. I am massively terrified of the unknown and not knowing how situations and life is going to turn out. That just really terrifies me, but I have been able to come to terms with I can't control everything, and that's fine. You know, some things are going to come as a surprise, some things are going to be a shock, but I feel like working on my own anxiety has helped with making me a lot more calmer, and I feel like I have come quite a long way, so you will too. I think something that's quite difficult is actually dealing with other people though. So other people who bring their problems on to you and bring their problems into your life, affecting your day. Oh, it's a huge downer, and it can make you feel very anxious, very stressed, vulnerable, upset, angry. And of course it will, because, you know, you're a great person and you care. But recently I have had a word with myself and said that other people's problems are their own, they're not mine, and I do actually have a choice to not let someone else's problems affect me. I do actually sometimes feel myself starting to get stressed and a bit uptight and a bit just quite down, but when that happens I have a word with myself and I just say, you're not going to let this person affect your mood today. They don't have the right to do that. We have a choice here. And that's not going to happen. You know, you weren't able to control that person bringing their problem onto you, but you do have control over whether you're going to let it affect you for the rest of the day, or whether you can just, you know, cut them off, shut it out. You do have that choice. Anxiety is the body's natural response to stressful situations. For me, I have quite bad social anxiety. I know where it started, I know where it stemmed from. I'm not going to talk about that today, but knowing how it started has helped me, along with understanding where and why I get stressed. But for me, it is, as I said, the unknown, not knowing how certain situations are going to play out. Just things like passing a stranger and like interactions in shops, things like that. It's so silly, but it does really affect me, and it does make me feel terrified inside. But I have found that breaking situations down in my head, identifying some sort of structure to a situation does help. Identifying baby steps in how something is going to play out. So if I am out on a walk with Murray, for example, and I see a stranger with a dog approaching us, I will think to myself, right, we're going to keep walking. When we get closer to this person, we're going to look at them, we're going to smile. I say we, it's just going to be me, not Murray. I'm going to say hello to them, and then I'm just going to keep walking, and that'll be it. That'll be the situation over with, and I can just carry on. And by thinking how the best possible outcome is going to be and what it's going to look like, makes myself a bit more braver to actually go through with it, and gives me that motivation to do this and prove to myself that it's fine, I can do it, look what I've just achieved, for goodness sake. It's fine, like, I'm not stressed, I'm not anxious, it's fine, it's cool. I think sometimes doing what makes you the most terrified is actually the best way that you're going to get through something. Stress and anxiety come hand in hand, but that does not mean they need to be holding your hands too. You can let go of them, they're not your best friends, you don't need them in your life. And I feel like they're still there for me, definitely, but I have come a long way to where I was a couple of years ago. And that is literally through just understanding how they work for me, how my own anxiety and how my own, and how my own stress affects me. And that is what's going to help you to get started getting through this. Just taking a moment to breathe, like just taking a little bit of time out to think and come back to reality instead of being up there and stressing, can help you gain a new perspective that your day isn't still. Things do move on, things do flow, and some situations only last a minute or two. There will come a time where you're going to forget that that awkward interaction even happened. You do have the capability to get past these feelings of worry and pressure. You absolutely can get through this, and it will take time, but if you start today, then that just means you'll get through it quicker. So I believe in you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you are somebody who experiences everyday stress and anxiety, I really hope that it has brought you some comfort. If you do have any questions or would like to comment anything, as long as it is positive, then please do down below. Like this video and subscribe if you are new. Make sure you also hit the notification bell, because I'm going to be bringing so many videos over the next couple of weeks. You're probably thinking, for God's sake, she's not. But I am, okay? I'm so excited to be filming this week. But I will see you next one, and enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye. Goodbye.